Guys, I thought today I would do a what I eat in a day, and this is just gonna be as the day goes. I have nothing planned out for the day really, although you will notice I am in my car and I am actually waiting on my kiddo to be done with his classes for the day. If you are newer, my kiddo is primarily homeschooled, but it's a part charter school, so he gets to go to classes once a week as well. But with that, it is very nearby a Whole Foods, and I'm gonna wait until my eating period is, which is around 11. So I still have a little ways to go. If you're, again, newer too, I am doing the intermittent fasting, so I only eat between 11 and 7 p.m., 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And so I'm waiting. And I was thinking of maybe getting some oatmeal at Whole Foods today. I'm on an oatmeal kick, guys. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I've been even eating it for like breakfast and dinner. I don't know if my body's just saying like, Kim, you need this. I don't know, but that has been my thing lately, and you can't deny it's cheap, it's easy, it's healthy, it's filling, it's good. So anyway, I just thought that I would bring you guys along for the day since I am out and about, and then of course I will be back home later. And I thought this could officially be my first like what I eat in a day while intermittent fasting. I do show you guys meals, ideas and stuff on my vlogs week to week, but again, just kind of like the focus just being the food. So I will definitely check in with you guys throughout the day, and if you guys enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And let's just see what happens in this day. So I am back home, and it is actually a few hours later, and I have not eaten anything since I showed you guys last, and I am actually going to make a salad, and I thought you guys could do that with me. I have everything pulled out. I do have some big, huge like grapes here, and I'm totally gonna snack on those as I do this. But yeah, my oatmeal is really good this morning, but I have to admit, at Whole Foods, man, it's so expensive. It really is. And maybe I did it wrong because it's like $2.50 for the oatmeal in like a pre-made container that they already have marked, I guess. So I put a little bit of oatmeal in that, and it was $2.50. I don't know if it's $2.50 if I fill it all the way to the top or if it's just truly by weight, because most of their food bar stuff is by weight. But I don't know if that one is. I don't know. But then I got some fruit on the side, as you saw, and that was like $6 just for that little thing. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I am going to use kind of the tops. It just looks really good, of this red leaf lettuce here. Yum. Sorry if you hear that. My kid's like upstairs jumping around. Anyway, I'm going to save this for later, actually. Then, you guys, I have not tried these before, but these are the Hodo tofu veggie burgers, and one of you told me that you actually really like them. Basically, it's just made primarily with tofu and mushrooms, and I thought I would give it a whirl. They're totally cooked up already, and so I'm just going to heat it through. There's 2 in here. I'm just gonna have 1. They do pack 19 grams of protein in them, which is pretty cool. 190 calories, 8 grams of fat, 11 carbs, but 8 is from fiber, so they're super low carb too. And yeah, I'm gonna give that a whirl, and then we'll finish putting in what we're gonna eat with the salad. Let's see here. Doesn't have a strong smell. Doesn't smell like bad, but it doesn't smell amazing or anything. Kind of looks like that. We'll see. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it back here. The veggie burgers, I rarely eat them as a burger anymore. I really don't do that. And I just literally cut them up when they're done and put them on my salad, and it's so good. Next, I have some of these sliced olives here, and I have been really good lately, guys, with like using my measuring spoon. And I just, you know, I have it right here on our island like all the time, just so it's more of like, I'm using a spoon, but I'm actually measuring, you know, and I'm getting a good sense of, you know, what I'm actually consuming versus like not really knowing and just rounding, you know, that can end really badly. You know, I am also going to put some sunflower seeds, 1 tablespoon of sunflower seeds. And I love these. I usually do this or hemp seeds, just depends what mood I'm in. And I'm in a seedy mood. So there's that. That is a salad without crispy onions. Have to do it. Gotta do it. Oh, they're so good, you guys. All right. Usually I go heavy-handed on these, but I will try not to. You know. Now I will tell you, today looks like it's turning into a semi-smaller meal kind of day, but probably more of them then. But I do have days where I literally eat 2 large meals that are at least like 600 to 700 calories a piece, and then a few snacks and call it good. I think that is more common with intermittent fasting typically, but to me, there's not really rules with it other than you're just eating within a time window. If you want to snack all day within that window, I don't really see a big deal with that either. I kind of do both, I really do. So today, since my meals are kind of more in that 300 calorie range, I'm definitely going to eat more, or I'm going to have 1 large meal later and 2 small ones, you know, as you're seeing now. Again, that's not something I really stress about. I just kind of like go with what I'm feeling for the day. Yesterday, I had like a huge breakfast. I really did. It was good. And I don't normally go that heavy, but sometimes, you know. Looks good. It like cooked up good. Party foul. All right, let's cut it up. The dog's down there like looking at me like, what are you doing? Is that for me? No. It smells good. Again, not super strong, but it smells good. You can see like little bits of like carrot in it. It doesn't really say what it like tastes like seasoned wise. Ooh, that's good. I like it, but I don't really know how to describe it. I'd say like a fake chicken kind of vibe. Good. Yum. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on here. Then this is one thing I have done like since day 1 of really watching what I'm eating. Rice vinegar, guys. Rice vinegar is 0 calorie, and this has been my go-to for dressing, and I find it very satisfying. I love it. But I will tell you, I think you're going to be one of those people that like love or hate it. Nate hates it. So you have to be kind of that vinegar lover. He's never been much of like an Italian dressing person himself even. So, you know, but I really love it. And again, it's very forgiving. So that is going to be my second meal of the day. Looks very, very good. Yeah. All right, guys, so it is almost 5 o'clock, and if I look a little bit pink, it's because you guys are gonna laugh, but you know what? No excuses, right? My goal, and I wear a Fitbit now. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. You may not. Can you see that? I just hit 10,000 steps, and that is my daily goal. Now, today is actually Wednesday, and lately what I have been doing is actually, if you're new here, I do CrossFit, and I do it 5 days a week. But with that, so what are the days off? Sunday and Wednesday lately, and that has been working out really, really well for me. However, because it's a day off, it's very simple for me to be lazy or not get my steps in, and truth is, I only had about like 3,000 before I did some walking. Well, I walk in my kitchen. I do. Nate thinks I'm crazy, and maybe I am, but you know what? I got my steps. I did it. So I do. I walk around my island at my kitchen table, and there you have it. But I thought I'd share that with you guys that, you know what? make what you got work. But I will say, because of that still and not working out today, normally I have been eating around like 1,600 to 1,800 calories a day on my workout days, which is still putting me in a pretty good deficit. About 500 calories a day is my deficit that I'm going for, which will equate to about 1 pound a week of fat loss, which is about what's going on, give or take. And again, I also think I should listen to myself, and if there's days where I just really am not that hungry, I won't eat as much. And if there's days where I am just hungry, I'm gonna eat more, you know? But that's my good range. But on days where I don't work out, I kind of scale back a little bit because it kind of makes sense, right? I didn't do as much for the day. On a daily basis, typically too, I will have a protein shake, and today I have not. I mean, I guess the day is not over and I still could have one, but I'm just not really craving it either. Again, because I didn't do anything super intense, although I'm sweating. Anyway, I just wanted to tell that to you guys, especially if you are newer, and I do hope you subscribe and stick around and follow my journey. It's a lot of fun. It's very new still. I'm on my month 4, and it's really great. It really is. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that little feedback. I am planning to make the cauliflower stir fry from Trader Joe's. It is incredible. I love it. And I'm gonna make half a bag of that. The serving size is like 4.5 for the entire thing, so I'm gonna double my serving. And I'm also gonna add edamame beans to it because that will give me the protein right there. If you add a cup of edamame beans, guys, it's almost 20 grams of protein right there. So anyway, I'm gonna make that right now and I'll show you. If you have not seen it before, this is what it looks like. It's in the frozen section, guys. I've shown this on many of my grocery hauls, and I truly love it and get this like on a weekly basis when I go. And this is what it looks like. And then of course I did just add a cup of edamame beans too. This is all frozen. So I'm just gonna let this cook through and I will be all set for my meals. And it is awesome, good, clean food. So I thought I'd show you that. I just pulled out one of my bamboo spoons to mix this up. And I wanted to let you guys know that I extended my sale on my site for all of my merch, the shirts, these included. I custom make these for you guys, whatever you want them to say. I'd love it if you checked out my shop. I hope you like everything. There's a few shirts left. I do have all the bamboo sets left. I have some shopping totes left. So I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys, and I always appreciate all your support, always. So this is it complete. It's very steamy and it looks very, very good. It's super satisfying. I love it. There are days where I will eat the entire bag of this stir fry like rice because it's so good. But I don't know, I guess today really is a smaller portion meal day, which is totally fine. I do notice actually, now that I said that earlier, of like Wednesdays not being as like strenuous of a workout day, I don't eat, I guess, bigger meals at a time. It kind of seems like that's what happens. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what So I know I literally just told you guys that I probably wouldn't have a shake today, but you know what? I told you the day wasn't over too, and I'm gonna have one. I got that little sweet tooth, and I'm telling you, these really do curb that as well, and you get a little benefit from it too, right? So I am actually gonna have this organic protein, plant-based, all vegan, gluten-free as well, and it's cookies and cream. Now, it is very good. I do love it, but I have to admit, the best one, I think, is the peanut butter flavor one. It's so good, but I do have like a chocolate sweet tooth right now, so I'm gonna have that. I just put some ice and some water in here, and I'm just gonna blend this up.
Feel the wind. If you look close, you see the lilies dance and how they slowly grow. I'm counting years as they go by. Now all the lilies gone.
All right, my friends, it is almost 7 o'clock, so that means it is my final meal of the night, or meal, snack, whatever it ends up being. But I have to admit, lately it has been peanut butter. Now, we mentioned this on one of our mukbangs, I believe, recently, and it's kind of become like a joke of like, where's my peanut butter? because we seriously eat peanut butter like every day. Here's the thing. I'm not saying this is the way to do it and you all have to do it this way, but if you are new to fasting, which we are, we're only about 3 weeks in on the intermittent fasting, and we have found that this is our common theme. We're eating a lot of peanut butter for our final meal. I won't eat again for 16 hours. Now, it's really not that crazy considering I'm going to be sleeping a majority of it. But you know, there is a few hours in the morning where definitely that hunger like kind of strikes, but it also does go away until I eat again at 11. But I do find that if I give my body some peanut butter the night before as that final like thing, it just helps get me through. I mean, think about it. Peanut butter's got protein. It's got a lot of fat in it. Carbs are pretty low on it. But I mean, overall, this is kind of like a really good filling food when you think about it without being super heavy, you know, a full meal, right? And so this is just something that we have been putting into our diets and we love it. Who doesn't love peanut butter? So I have to share that with you because that is the truth of what I am doing. And so yeah, I'm going to have 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Sometimes I eat it just out of the jar. That's being real. However, tonight, because I still have some room for calories wise, I am actually going to put it in one of these flat out rollout breads. I love these. They're 90 calories and they actually have some good protein in them. I love them. I find these at Walmart and at Sprouts, and I think sometimes even Costco will carry them too, but I'm just going to put some peanut butter in that and call it a night and I will be all set. I'm going to put my totals here of everything. I use Cronometer to track everything. I love that it not only counts like all my macros and stuff, but it does all my micronutrients too. It's just really cool to see how it all like plays out. At the end of the day, when you're talking about weight loss, it really does come down to a true calorie deficit. And what you do from there is more about making sure that you feel your best. But on a true weight loss level, gotta have that deficit. But again, that's why I love Cronometer, because I like to see the big picture. I like to see everything. I also did take a daily vitamin as well, just because I did notice too today, it's not even something I do daily anymore, but if I didn't get like enough B12, which I really didn't today, just because things that I did eat didn't have it in there, but sometimes I do, I will take a vitamin and supplement with that. So anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I haven't done a true what I eat in a day in a while, and I just thought it was time to do one. So thank you guys so much for all your support always. Everything that I have mentioned in this video I will link below. Also, real quick too, if you made it this far, yay! I actually just finally made myself an Amazon store. This is brand new to me, literally today. And so I'm going to link it below for you guys, but basically it is all of the products that I would recommend to you guys or have, and I have already recommended to you, but all in one place. So I'm setting up lists now of, you know, all of my kitchen appliances and stuff that I recommend, and you guys can literally go get it on Amazon like you normally would, and you know exactly what model and stuff that I would have and recommend if you care. Anyway, I think it's pretty cool. So I technically have an Amazon store now too. And again, I will link my shop below as well, guys. Thank you so much for all your support always. Anyway, I will let you go. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I always say it, but I really mean it. Love you guys, and we'll see you very soon.
I think that I'm going to